Okay, good morning, guys. So right now we're gonna go over my syllabus. This is just to ensure that everyone's on the same page. So get my screen together. Okay, so Miss Carasolis' syllabus. This is Algebra 1. This is the fall. So my name is Miss Carasolis. My office hours, in case you or your parent need to conference with me, is going to be 8th period Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just figure out which time works best for you, put in a request, which I will show you how to do, and then we can conference. If you ever need to email me, my email is ashley.carasolis@cleanisd.org. Feel free to shoot me an email. If you have any questions about problems, screenshot them and then email me, or you can just email me through Schoology. Either one works. My tutoring times for you guys are going to be on Tuesdays at 3:45 to 4:30. It'll be via Zoom, and we'll just work on whatever you need to work on. So bring problems if you have them, okay? So a little bit about our course breakdown. We do linear functions, applications of functions, system of equations, and inequalities. So really this whole first semester is just going to be lines, like slope, intercept, point slope, all that fun stuff, and inequalities. Okay, you should have a little bit of background knowledge, but it's okay if you don't. We're gonna work through it. The second semester is where we'll step it up and kind of get into exponential functions, quadratics, parabolas, different types of functions, or graphs, I should say. Okay, and sequencing. And then that last unit 11, financial literacy, that's going to be all the stuff that you missed in 7th grade, technically in 8th grade. Since we were out last year, we kind of put that there. So that'll be catching up stuff. Okay, so general requirements. This course is recommended for students in grade 8 that have mastered 7th and 8th grade math topics. So if you are kind of shaky on 7th grade or 8th grade math, that might be a little bit of an issue. After this first 9 weeks, if you feel like it's too hard, then we'll discuss further about what to do then, okay? Students shall receive 1 credit for successful completion of both semesters of the class. So you have to pass the first semester in order to get 0.5 credits, and then the second semester in order to get another 0.5 credits. So you have to pass both semesters to get a full credit for the year. So some resources. You are gonna have a textbook. It is online. We'll talk more about it when we use it, but you'll go to Clean ISD, Parent Student, Clever, and then it's the Springboard textbook. It's really straight to the point. Okay, so your calculator options, you are gonna need a calculator at some point. Even for this first unit, it really is just the basic integer rules, multiplying, dividing, adding, subtracting, and all that you may need it for. Later on, it's going to be for graphing. So you want to be prepped for that. So there are 2. Desmos is really good. It's a graphing calculator online, and it has a scientific calculator also. So it's very easy to use, very user-friendly. You definitely want to use that if you can. If you have a phone or an iPad, you can get this Graphing Calc 83. It's an app. It's pretty easy to use also. I can help you if you have trouble, but they're pretty, I might do some step-by-step stuff on there and show you how to use them, but they're pretty easy to use. Okay, so while not required, students do use the Inspire calculator all school year long here. Even on the STAR test, you get to use that calculator. It's a really good investment. You will use this calculator through high school and in college. So if your parents want to purchase you one, that's an option. They don't have to. It is kind of pricey, but I mean, it's a good investment. So you can go through Target, Walmart, Amazon, and just type in this Texas Instruments TI Inspire CX graphing calculator, and it it'll pull up. And there's some newer versions that work just the same. So if you want that, you can definitely get that. I would invest in it. I mean, it's a good calculator. Okay, so assessments and grading. Oh, but it is not required to invest in it, okay? You don't have to buy one. You have one here at school that you'll be using, so it's fine. Assessment and grading. So marking period grades are determined by the following percentages. Formatives are 40%, summatives are 60%. Semester grades shall be determined by the following percentages. So the first marking period, which is first 9 weeks, is 45%, second 9 weeks is 45%, and then the semester exam is going to be 10% to give you a total of 100% for the grade. And we'll talk more about that semester exam way later in November, December, and then everything else should be good. You do have an integrity statement. So cheating, copying activities which involve cheating and copying are considered to be academic problems for which academic penalties are most appropriate. If a teacher in his or her professional judgment finds that a student is cheating or copying, they should determine what the appropriate consequence would be for the particular situation. Consequences could include assigning a grade of 0 for the assignment affected and providing no opportunity for makeup work. So if I do find you are cheating on something, I am going to give you a 0, and that could include sharing answers with other people, as far as like sending them through text message and all that. So it's really something you want to avoid. Just do your own work. If you need help, I'm going to be here. I will definitely email you steps and everything if you actually need help with them, or we'll get on Zoom and we'll work through stuff. There's no reason to cheat, okay? It's gonna make it harder for you because you do need to know this stuff for your future math classes. This is kind of that foundation. So if you miss this, you kind of messed yourself up for the rest of the geometry, algebra 2, all of that stuff, okay? So you really wanna make sure you get what you can out of this class. So some online professional expectations and procedures. You're expected to log into Zoom on time during your scheduled class period. So if your first period, you need to be on at the beginning of first period. We won't be on Zoom that long, probably 10, 15 minutes just to answer any questions and kind of give you instruction for the day. And then you can go on your own time. Students are required to follow CPMS dress code, so please dress jeans, no shirts that say anything crazy, anything like that. Webcams are required to be on so that I can see your face and make sure you're understanding what I'm saying. Mics are going to be muted. That way, while I'm talking, nobody gets any background noise or anything like that. Students are permitted to have drinks, but no snacking, eating is permitted during the meeting. It's a 10-15 minute meeting, so you really shouldn't need to eat or anything. You can eat after it and then go about your day. Students are expected to be engaged during meetings. They should not be browsing other websites during scheduled class times. So you shouldn't be on YouTube or anything like that. Like I said, it's a pretty quick meeting, so you should just be there and be present. Headphones may be used as needed, but not required. If you have other people in your house, you might need headphones. It is highly recommended that students find a quiet place to participate during scheduled class times. I might ask you guys some open-ended questions that we need to discuss as a class and kind of discuss further, so might need that. If students are not using technology to participate in Zoom meetings, any other technology should be out of sight during the duration of class. Students are expected to take care of bathroom needs in between class periods, so try to do that before or after. Okay. Late work policy. All assignments for the week will open on Monday and stay open until Sunday. If you do not complete the assignment on time, you will receive points off daily. If the assignment is not turned in by Sunday, you will receive a 0. So if an assignment is supposed to be done on Tuesday and you don't do it by midnight, it's going to be points off every day until Sunday. Okay, it'll be about 5 points a day. And then on Sunday, if you don't do the assignments for the week, they're going to close and you will not have the opportunity to do them. later. So you need to make sure you get them done at least by Sunday. That way you can get, even if you miss a couple points, at least you're not getting a 0, okay? So right now we just went through the syllabus, so you should be starting on your first day stuff, which includes a 10 facts about me poster, and that's pretty much it for today. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. We're gonna go over OneNote and all that later. This was just kind of a syllabus and intro to make sure you are clicking in the right spots, okay? So that's pretty much it.